Hey, what's up, guys? I am over 2,000 miles away from home right now. Stick around and check out our epic road trip. All right, we're starting the family road trip. Say hi.
Hi! Road trip!
Currently made it close to Lake Erie. Right near Butler and Newcastle, north of Pittsburgh. There's the sign, guys. We just seen a UFO. Of course it's in Ohio. Taking a break, Ohio rest stop. There we are. Say hi, guys. How's the trip going?
Good. Some of us are very tired. I am not. We're in Ohio.
Update time, we are straight in the middle of Ohio. Mansfield. Right underneath Lake Erie.
I missed the sign, but we made it to Indiana. Finally made it to Gary, Indiana. We're at a Love's gas station. There's seagulls flying over above from Lake Michigan, and we're grabbing some Pop-Tarts for breakfast. That's where we're at. And of course, the rain has begun. This is what you're missing out in Illinois. Rain and smog. Too much traffic.
Ambulance.
This is Chicago. These are the worst drivers we've seen so far. Whole United States. Chicago's bad. Well, other than New York. But it's still bad.
I've gone through New York. I never had anybody cut over into the oncoming lane to pass people.
Oh, it's getting bad. And we made it to Lake Michigan. All right, we made it to Lake Michigan. Woo! Everybody wave. Welcome to Wisconsin. All right, we finally made it to Wisconsin. Ready to eat some cheese?
Huh?
This is your scenery from around Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're hitting northern Wisconsin, and everything's flattening out. There's some mountains in the background, but for the most part, everything's getting flat. It's nothing but farm fields out here. Farm fields and well, nothing else. How's it going back there?
I'm squished.
Squished. Having fun?
Yeah.
That does not sound confident. It's a long drive.
I just like it's Montana.
Apparently we're still in Wisconsin. This state, we've been driving this state for like 27 hours so far, and we're still going. This state never ends. Ever. Ever.
Sad part is you haven't even hit North Dakota yet.
84 years, we are still in Wisconsin. Now we're in Menominee, middle of absolutely nowhere. It's like the longest state ever. So I'm on a section of the highway between Menominee and Minnesota. In the area here, it looks very much like Pennsylvania. It's actually starting to look beautiful again rather than just flat nothingness. Nice trees, nice hills, scenery's getting better. We'll see how it goes once we hit Minnesota. Are you eating cheese in Wisconsin? Yeah? Is it good? What do you think, buddy? You ate your cheese all gone? Yeah, you did?
Yeah.
All right.
Throw that away.
Throw that away. Throw it away. They're riding hot air balloons over the Hudson River. Welcome to Minnesota. After 10 billion hours, we are finally in what state?
Minnesota!
Woo! Minnesota. Well, this has been the last hour or two of Minnesota. It looks just like Chicago, the outskirts. Bunch of traffic, way too many people, nothing but concrete and industrial stuff. So we'll see if that changes. But the sun is setting, so it'll be getting dark soon. We'll see if I catch anything. Well, if not, you'll find out, I guess. And with the sunset going down over Minnesota, we finally hit the highway where we just have stick to this road for another 1,000 miles to make it to our destination. One road, no turns, middle of absolutely nowhere. We're taking a quick break at a rest stop in Fuller Lake, Minnesota, and just to stretch our legs. We're gonna let the kids play at a little park here that's at the rest stop, run off some steam. The little guys have been getting irritable being in the car for a couple of days straight, so we're gonna let them run off some steam and hopefully they'll sleep for the night. The sun's setting, if you can kind of see in the background, so we're gonna continue driving through the night again. We started our trip Tuesday around 6 p.m. Drove through the night, drove all day today. Today's Wednesday, and we should be arriving in our location, Montana, tomorrow somewhere around noon, I'm guessing. So a couple days worth of driving. Kids stuck in a car. Yeah, they've been surprisingly happy, content, whatever, so far, but right now they're starting to get irritable. So we'll let them play at the park, run off some steam, and hopefully they'll sleep through the night. Beep beep. Pulled over at a rest station for the night. Gonna see about getting an hour or two of rest, and then re-hit the road. Gonna recuperate for a little bit. It's been driving since 4 a.m. for me, and it is 11 p.m. so it's all day driving. Get a little bit of rest. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Leave me a comment down below. I read every one. What do you guys like about this trip so far? The bug guts in this state are absolutely ridiculous. Look at my mirror. You literally can't see.
if you don't continually clean off your windshield. So we are finally making it out of Minnesota. We're in Moorhead, which is right on the line between Minnesota and North Dakota. I'm chomping on some jerky to keep me awake. Just clean the bug guts off of my car, which you got to do in Minnesota after at like every gas station you come to, because all the bug guts. It's absolutely ridiculous how many bugs you have in Minnesota. This is some sort of national emergency that needs talked about. I didn't know you guys were in that much need in Minnesota. That all being said, Minnesota is also absolutely frigid right now. It's like 50 degrees, which it was 50 in Pennsylvania when we left as well. However, like a couple hours ago, it was like 80 degrees, and then nighttime, it was all good and dandy, and we took like a 2-hour nap before we continued on our journey. We stopped at a rest stop, took a quick nap. We wake up, it's like 3 a.m. or whatever to start driving again, and it feels like it's gonna snow. Absolutely cold and bugs everywhere. That's pretty much all I got out of Minnesota. Cold and bugs. So yeah, I guess we're now, according to ChatGPT, we're hitting into moose territory, and then we're going into North Dakota. That's gonna be mule deer and some timber wolves and different stuff like that. So I'll be keeping an eye out for wildlife. Hopefully we see something, some new scenery, and yeah, the sun will be coming up soon. Wake everybody up, and we'll start our official day. We got like, I'm gonna say 12 hours left on the trip. Long trip, another 12 hours. So my wife's driving a little bit, then I'll be taking over again for the rest of the trip, because she's not a long distance driver today. So yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys whenever I got something else. Probably when the sun comes up. I might show you a nice sunrise. It's looking like the world is sort of flattening out here, so it'll be nice to just see the sun come up on the roadway. It's currently on our right side, because we were going north, but now we're going to be hitting west, so it should be coming up behind us. So we'll see how that goes. This is the front of my car. This is what the windshield looked like a couple seconds ago before I cleaned it. Absolutely terrible. Look at that. That was my windshield. And this is between every gas station. Welcome to North Dakota.
You missed it.
Beautiful things that I've got.
Look at how flat the world is. No more mountains anywhere. That's a sunrise over Fargo. There's your sunrise over North Dakota. North Dakota, how'd you screw up? It smells like a sewer here. The air's as flat as your land is. There's no buildings. How does it smell so bad? This is Lake Hobart in North Dakota. Goes up both sides. It's the only thing interesting we've seen in a while, other than a gas station. North Dakota seems to be random ponds and lakes and farm fields with flat land and green grass as far as you can see. It's also freezing. Well, I'll say around 50, but it hasn't really warmed up since Minnesota. So yeah, we're here at a rest stop, middle of nowhere alongside the road. And that's it, North Dakota so far. Flat, farm fields, and ponds and lakes everywhere.
You want to see the water too? Okay. This is Crystal Springs. Nice water. Geese and ducks everywhere. There's geese, ducks. Saw a big bald eagle nest earlier. Some type of heron birds. It's gorgeous. Bugs here everywhere too. Probably the water. But man, these states and their bugs, man. It's gorgeous though. Crystal Springs, North Dakota has some pretty spots. North Dakota in general. A lot of lakes. Sun's rising right behind us, making it look nice. America's beautiful. Are you having fun up there? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to Bismarck, North Dakota. Road construction and everything else construction too. The Missouri River. And it's starting to rain on us. At another rest stop in North Dakota, just checking out the views. Over there in the distance is Theodore Roosevelt National Park. That is the North Dakotan Badlands, with the painted rocks, and this is where you're going to see the buffalo, the wolves, the antelope, all that good stuff. We're going to be driving through that the next 13 miles. We got wild buffalo right next to the road. Check this out.
Not an everyday thing.
We're here in the Badlands of North Dakota. We're here next to buffalo, right next to the road. Check that out.
Oh, with your cold, yes, yes. Well, you sound pretty gunky, so you take care of that. Thank you.
I'm doing it, but I really went to rest, right?
This is the Painted Canyon overlook from Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Check out that view. It's gorgeous here. It's absolutely amazing. Badlands are over, and now it's back to flat everything. As far as you can see. And welcome to Montana. Finally, it took long enough. So far everything's nice and flat as a continuation of North Dakota. Here we are. For the first time I've ever seen it in the United States, it just hit
Speed limit 80 miles an hour. You get to fly out here. I don't think there's gonna be any cops to tell you to slow down for once. Guys, what do you think? We finally made it. Woohoo!
It took very long. Too long.
We got another 444 miles to go. Another almost 8 hours. Aren't you excited?
6 hours, actually.
You excited or what? Stay in the car the rest of the day. Woohoo!
No. I need to brush my hair.
You need to brush your teeth.
I need to brush my hair.
This is a glimpse of Montana. It's very similar to North Dakota, only the grass is more of a brown color. Got your mountains in the background. Sort of flat, occasional hills, plateaus. You can see forever though. Another train. Do you see it? What's the train say? Choo-choo. That's right. We just passed some wild horses. Like horses that are wild animals. We have like, you know, skunks and deer and stuff, but these guys got horses. Actual horses. Maybe, I don't know, I'm excited about that. I don't know if I should be, but I think that's pretty cool. This line of train's been going forever, it seems. That has to be 2,000 train cars, all just parked here, on a line. Told the kids to count them, but they said no, so they gave up. It just keeps coming and coming. And there's no end in sight, as far as you can see. It's been at least 20 minutes. I'm convinced these trains are not ending anytime soon. They have these across the entire state. They have to. Thousands of miles. I'm the only person on this road at this point. Me in that giant train.
And this car coming.
Oh, I got one car. There we go. It's the only people in this state. Me, one other car, and that truck that took an exit, turned around, and headed out of here. That's it. You can see 100 miles in front of you. It looks like an oasis with the water, the road, the mirage. There you go, oasis. Yeah, mirage. It looks like a mirage. Just nothingness as far as you can see. Switching over to the right. Looks like cornfields that probably can't grow any corn. Everything's just brown, but this is Montana. There's some mountains in the far, far background. I assume that's the Rocky Mountains back there. That's where we're at. Can't take a road trip when you pass a giant dinosaur and expect the kids not want to come and check it out. That's Big Orville. Apparently rain in Montana is a rare sight, especially since it's the only cloud in the sky with rain in it, and it's above my head. Blue sky above, rain on me. Of course it is. We've been driving over 100 miles so far in this, and well, this is still the scenery. Looks like you could fish on that. This is the Missouri River. We just entered the Fort Peck Indian Reservation. Out here, this is on Native American land. So at this point, all this land is considered Indian land. Very few houses, and even fewer fences for animals. There's more cows in this single field than we saw in all of Wisconsin. And way off in the distance at this point, you can see the Rocky Mountains, or at least a section of them. That's very far away. Hey, what's your favorite part of the trip so far?
The Badlands. Yeah, the Badlands.
Badlands with the buffalo?
Yeah.
Definitely different temperature swing here too. Last night was freezing, and now it's 77. So huge temperature difference. That's 30 degrees. Construction on a road that's made of dirt and rocks. All these roads in Montana are either tarred and chipped or they're not roads. Straight up just gravel and mud and dust. Just as a random thought for these towns in Montana, we passed quite a few. And by quite a few, I mean a lot. And the majority of the towns are like 5 buildings just alongside the highway. That's the town. We just passed by a huge city. That huge city had like 20 buildings and 4 streets. That is the biggest town we've seen in hundreds of miles. So, you know, you need something in Montana, say, oh, I'm going to town real quick. You're going to one building and maybe a gas station if you're lucky. And these gas stations are only open for a couple hours during the day, it seems. So, yeah. I mean, you're in the middle of absolutely nowhere. No people. It's just a bunch of nothingness for hundreds and hundreds of miles everywhere. I stand corrected. We found a town that's slightly bigger. It had a couple stop signs, a couple red lights, and a Walmart. So we swung in there, got a couple things, and now we're on the road again. We got about 100 miles left to our destination, finally. So it's you know, livening up a little bit out there, as you can see all the fancy hills all around. Setting over the Montana skies, we finally hit a hotel room.
Welcome to Montana officially. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Smash that like, give me a thumbs up, comment down below. I read every one. Let me know what your favorite part is about this trip. Let me know where I should go next. Stick around for part 2. I got a lot more video than my phone can handle uploading them. So stick around for part 2. I got a lot more stuff to show you guys.